Hey guys, this is me, Noah, back doing another deck profile for Team 1 Inch. This time I'm profiling my own personal deck. That's why there's not anybody behind the camera and there's not already cards there. But this is BlackWings. It's a really fun deck. It's a control-based deck. So without further ado, I'm going to go straight into it. Three Shuras. Shura, your tank, does everything you need to, gets steam into the grave, gets value into the grave, makes it so a lot of your plays are a lot more optimal. And we've got three Bora, special summons, huge dildo on it. Really amazing card, does piercing, special summons it, usually sets up your rank 4 plays.
Gurren Lagann.
We've got your three Kalut. Kalut's your honest, it's your crane. It's an amazing card. Usually allows it so Shura can get off almost all of its plays. Also can save you. Shura steals games. Kalut steals games as well. Now for the twos of a BlackWings, we've got your two Dear Friend Values. We've got Value's an amazing card, by the way, guys. You can't use its effect like if you just set it or you normal it. But when you synchro summon, for shit. You usually go into 5s, or you'll use this by special summoning off of Shura, and you'll make a really great play, and then you've got that fueled for the grave. And you can banish that and one other BlackWing to make Armor Master or Armed Wing. That's what you usually go for. 2 Sirocco. I really like Sirocco. He's a fat cock. Does his job. Make sure that if I go for Black Whirlwind and then I summon Sirocco, I essentially get whatever I need to in the deck. And last but not least, for the twos of, we've got 2 Blizzards. I hate this card. I really do. It begs to be Veilered. Like, when my opponent sees this card, they're just like, oh, sweet, a play, let's stop it. And it makes me very sad. And then for the ones of Steam the Cloak, my personal favorite BlackWing right now. It is such an amazing card. Whenever this card leaves the field, you get a Steam token. By the way, you can sack one monster, and you can special summon it, and if you sync with it by using its effect, what you have to do is the other monsters have to be BlackWing. So this is a really good card. You can also special load off of Shura. Makes a lot of good plays better. Then we've got your 1 Gale. Why isn't this at 3? We've got Zephyros. Zephyros is also a really good card. Him and Steam are once per duel, so you don't play it at more than 1. And we've got your dad, because yesterday was Father's Day. So that's it for monsters. Now we're going to go into spells. I'm going to try and speed this up. You got your 1, you got your 2, you got your 3, you got your Yamato, you got your Rhoda, you got the card that allows you to touch yourself. Black Whirlwind. Black Whirlwind's such a good card, especially really early game. I feel like if your opponent can't get rid of Black Whirlwind within the first 3 turns, you win. Just shut up, give me game 1, let's be fair, and let's play game 2. 2 MSTs, you don't need 3 in this deck, simply because you have Icarus attacks, you have other options. I don't really feel a need for 3, and especially because I don't really like to hit the artifacts, so. 1 Book, staple. 1 Allure, staple. 1 Duality, this should be more, I don't like the feel of more than 1. Simply because you usually get the cards you need to. It's not really an issue. And your beat-up, battle-damaged, Dark Hole. It's a magic card. That's the only reason I'm keeping it. I don't want to play with a spell card one. I'm going to go into the traps. 1, 2, 3 Icarus attacks. You usually do this if you have to set value first turn, or you need to put Steam the Cloak in the graveyard, but you don't want to sink because you're afraid of a bottomless. Then you go on Icarus attack, then you get the token. Sometimes you can even go for the Icarus attack and you can hit the and you can use a token to hit other stuff. Really good. 2 Black Sonic. I like 2. It's better than Mirror Force. There's originally Mirror Forces in here, but I like the fact that it banishes, so the hands aren't getting their effects. Stardust can't negate. Cards that can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects, eat this. 2 goes in match. So there is a kind of a backstory between this. I was looking for cards to put in the main because I originally picked this up off of someone I know. And I was looking for better cards to put into it. And my friend James was getting ready for a tournament at the time, and he was like, "I'm gonna play Gozen match in the main," and I called him a fag for it. But now I'm doing it. Isn't that funny? Isn't that how Yu-Gi-Oh works?
So you're a fag, dude.
You're a fag. You guys are made for each other.
We've got 2 trap stuns, simply because you don't want Shura to get bottomless. Or when you make a level 8, it sucks. It sucks to see something happen to it. It hurts my heart. So I go for trap stun, shut them down, they eat the dick, continue controlling the board.
Eat the dick like a fag.
1 compulse, this should be at 2 or more. I hate you, Konami. Bottomless, staple. Fiendish Chain, I'm opting to switch this for skill drain, but right now I'm going to play Fiendish Chain simply because I can bounce it back with Zephyros. Overall, it's a good card. And your dear friend Torrential. That's it for the main. Extra deck, it's pretty self-explanatory. So for the Xyz, we've got your Cowboy. We've got your Ice B0 Fine. This card's absolutely insane. It's such a good card. I wish I had more room for more, but I'm bad at this game, so I can't find room. We've got your Maestroke. We've got your Key Beetle. Then we've got your Cataster. Then we've got your TG Hyper Librarian. Those are your 5s. You won't really go into them, but when you do, you've already got advantage. 2 Armed Wings. Some people like to play 1 or more, or 3. I like playing 2 simply because you do make it, and they're 2 value in the deck, so you can banish 1. It's insane. You've got your 2 Armor Master. God bless you, Armor Master. There are a lot of times where you're gonna get hit, and you're just like, oh, I wish I had Armor Master. And the next turn you make Armor Master, and you're salty, but you're thankful for Armor Master. 1 Silverwind. I physically cannot let go of this card in the extra deck. This card's so good, especially because your opponent will sometimes see Armor Master and they're just like, no way, boo boo, that shit's not gonna happen. So they torrential. They always try and get rid of it. And so for those of you that don't know, you can banish Armor Master and value in order to make it. Also, what you can do is you can normally sync for it, and it's kind of a neg to sync for, but when it's special summoned, when it's synchro summoned, you can destroy 2 face-up monsters with lower attack than it. And that's it. It just means you can't attack this turn with it. But it's a really good card to run, so I like it. Then we've got your Deals, your Scrap, your Stardust, basic, and Void Ogre. Void Ogre, man, if I could touch myself to this card, I probably wouldn't. It's a really good card, especially because if you have no cards in hand, you're essentially trying to pick up the pace, trying to finish your opponent off, and he negates spells and traps. So it makes this game a lot of fun. 1 card I wanted to talk about really quick, Forbidden Chalice. This card used to be in the main, I took it out. But it's such a good card because it makes some Dolce players look stupid. Oh, you wanted to activate Hoop Cake's effect? I didn't know you could do that underneath Chalice. Oh, you wanted to get rid of Shura? I didn't know you could do that with an extra 400 attack points. The Team 1-inch token. I love this. Axo World. Where's my Season 2? Here's my side.
Underneath Gun Gale.
They were made by the same guy, too. That's so disappointing. 1 Philosophyna, especially because this deck isn't really special summon oriented anymore. It's more of a control deck, so you can play this at 1 on your side, and you can get away with it. And normally if you summon this, really early game and you've got Shura, your opponent just sits there and eats the dick. Soul Release.
A lot of wiener eating.
Fag joke earlier. Come on, dude. It was the Gay Pride Parade last week.
Was it?
Yeah. 2 Soul Takers. Sorry about the unfinished picture. I should have finished that before I did the profile. My bad.
All I
But
see is a dark hole.
But it's an amazing card. It sends the hand to the graveyard, and you don't really care about your opponent's life points because you have control over the board anyway. Prohibition. God bless you, Prohibition.
I thought it was God Bless Our Best.
God can bless any card in his deck he wants. Defissure. I'm thinking about making this soul release, but I haven't found a good enough reason yet. The MST, the third one, because there's only 2 in the main. Now for traps, Wiretap. I like 7 tools more, but this is a better card. 2 Phoenix Windblast. Sometimes ditching cards in your hand to make plays.
Which value?
You can ditch Vayu, you can ditch Zephyros, you can ditch Steam if you don't feel like you're going to need to be able to do something. Also, you can, if a monster gets Phoenix Chained, you can sack Steam and special summon him, so the Phoenix Chain floats. So it's absolutely insane. 1 overworked because you will run into that matchup that's playing Tenki. I don't know why, but they're doing it. Skill Drain. It's either this or another Flossodina. I really like the card. Puts in a lot of work. Then, for stuff that I don't feel like I can play Yu-Gi-Oh! Without, 2 Mind Drain and a Soul Drain. So this is it on my take of the BlackWings. I really like the deck. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Noah from Team 1 signing out.